thousands of people like you were at risk of severe injury on the job site. Despite this, many of them are returned home safely at the end of the day because of the personal protective equipment (PPE) they wear. PPE refers to something you put on yourself, on your body, to shield yourself from being hurt. Every construction workers must have their own personal protective equipment (PPE). They must have to use it when in construction site. It protects workers from number of hazards on the job site, including the falling object, flying sparks, chemical splashes, and sharp edges. Occupational Health and Safety Act have made a standard to make sure their workers can stay safe on job. The quality requires employees to earn training in why PPE is vital, how it is work, how to use it, and how to maintain it. That is what all the program is all about. There are a variety of PPE commonly must be wear at construction site. Let me bring you to take a look at all protection equipment. The safety helmet reduces the injury to head because of the falling objects. Hearing protector used to protect from high noise at the construction site. And third, work pants prevent injury to leg while on the job. Safety glasses to protect eyes from falling particles in air, high visibility vests to increase the visibility in construction site, and safety gloves to protect hands. The safety boots to protect feet from falling equipment and slip, and respiratory protection to prevent from breathing complications due to the dust particles, and sunscreen to protect skin from UV rays. For the safety helmets required when working in areas where there is a potential for injury to the head from falling objects. In addition, hard hat requires design to reduce electrical shock, and they are required when working near exposed electrical conductors that may contact with the head. All the production of safety helmets must be follow the standards by the standard of MS183 and BSEN 397. All the safety helmet must be pass all the test parameters such as shock absorption, electrical resistance, and chin strap encouraged and before it release. All items will having downgrade after a long period of time. Therefore, Cerium has made a rule that the Cerium label need to be renewed every 3 months where their testing need to be done. This purposely to make sure all the safety helmet are safe to be used. These are the 6 types of safety helmet, which is white for engineers, managers, supervisor and foremen, blue for electricians, carpenter and others, red for firefighters, green for safety officers, grey for site visitors, and yellow for labourers. Hearing protectors are to be used if noise or sound exceeded than the occupational limit. This hearing protection and earplugs prevent from any oral damage because of the loud tools and machinery operating in construction site. It is a must to wear when someone exposed to the sound of 85 decibel in 8 hours. There are 2 common types of hearing protectors such as earplugs and earmuffs. Earmuffs are the most common type. It has a cone-like shape with a soft rubbery form structure. They usually squeeze into your ear canal and expand to create a tight seal to keep the noise out. Earmuffs are made from thermoplastic and sponge and shaped like a pair of cups. It will prevent from hearing loss due to the exposure to the high decibel for a long time. It also can be worn with the earplug to maximize the protection. Safety boots are equipped with high protection at front. Typically, the sole of the safety boots are made of steel. Steel too basically can hold an impact 200 joules, including compression of 1500 newtons. This boot prevent from sudden falling of hard object to your toe and slip resistance that minimize the risk of slip and falls. Work pants is a must where all workers should wear pants that cover the whole leg to prevent any injuries while using sharp machinery such as chainsaw. It serves as protective uniform while working on construction site. And the best part is, it have many pockets enables the person to carry more equipment. According to observations, pockets are the most important parameter taken into consideration when choosing this type of work clothing. What counts is both their numbers and their types. Practical trousers designed for work usually equipped with two side pockets with cargo pocket, which can have different cuts. They are also equipped with various additional holders to which it is possible to attach tools necessary for manual work such as hammer, screwdriver or knife. In addition, functional work trousers are very often also have knee pads. This addition is very important for anyone who works in a kneeling or half kneeling in positions such as roofers, tilers and service technicians. On sites, eyes have a high risk of injuries whether from chemical elements, materials or flying objects. Therefore, safety glasses it is important to wear. Safety glasses can hold high impact from objects. Safety eyewear must conform to a higher standard of impact resistant than a regular eyeglasses, which optical professionals sometimes call degree eyewear. This higher standard applies to both of the lenses and the frames of safety glasses and goggles. Regardless of their size and durability of the frame and lenses, regular prescription eyeglasses do not qualify as safety glasses unless they meet specific criteria. High visibility vests can reflect any lights from its source. It plays an important role to distract anyone or vehicle drivers to acknowledge the person in front of them. It is mandatory to wear when person in charge to work on the roadside. Therefore, chances of any accident colliding into someone in construction area can be reduced. There can be in three colors which are red, orange and yellow and have reflective strip on it. Gloves are the equipment that protect our hand from any sharp edges or hot objects. Safety gloves especially made with a cut resistant and heat resistant. It also prevents from getting electrical shock. Safety gloves can be get in many types such as fabric, leather or Kevlar. Harness lanyard commonly used when working in high area that more than 6 feet above the ground. The anchorage point of the harness lanyard should be placed 5 meters or below than that from the head of the person. It will prevent you from straight falling from high level. Safety harnesses are able to withstand a weight up to 140 kilograms. Respiratory protection or mask is to protect workers from any dust, particles or harmful air from chemical and prevent from faint and breathing complications. It is vital to wear when the atmosphere full of dust or haze. Sunscreens are used to protect the skin from the harmful effect of the sun. They help to prevent the sunburn and premature aging such as wrinkles and leathery skins. Sunscreens also help to decrease the risk of skin cancer and also sunburn-like skin reaction caused by some medications. There are three major hazards in construction industry: contact with electrical power, fall from a height, and struck by hazard. The improper use of extension and flexible power cords increase the risk of getting electrical shock, while with a broken insulator layer will make the electric flow to the ground by a body of person who are in contact with. Before conducting any works, make sure all electrical items are in a good condition. Safety gloves must be worn when working with electrical equipment. The gloves will act as insulator from any electrical current from flow freely to your body. Struck by injuries occur when any types of object or piece of equipment falls and make contact with employees. If not fatal, this accident often result in broken bones, cut, bruises and other injuries to any part of the body. In order to prevent from the accident, the worker must wear standard safety helmet and safety boots. With that PPE, the head and feet are safe from any falling object, thus save the person's life from death. Falling from height can happen anytime without expected. It may because of the stand platform are not in stable position or may because of the slip due to the wet surface. Sometimes, the scaffolding platform may be hit by another object lifted by a crane where there is no safety gap space between it or because of the human error. This will cause person who stand on it will fall to the ground and cause severe injuries, even loses lives. In order to prevent or reduce the risk, safety harness should be worn when working with the height. If any sudden fall situation, it will prevent the person from falling straight onto the ground by tightly hanging the person. As what we already learned about all the PPE items and possible hazards exposed to the construction workers, we can conclude that personal protective equipment is a must to wear in construction site to protect ourselves from being hurt. So all people out there, before entering construction site, check whether you are fully covered with PPE or not. Remember, safety is number one. Until we meet again, I am Nur Faiz. Thank you and goodbye.